Hello, and welcome to week 4 of our journey together. I'm so glad you're here, taking these steps to get to know yourself better and setting personal goals. Today, we'll be diving into self-discovery by reflecting on your recent habits, aligning them with your needs, and exploring some key mental techniques that can help you move forward with confidence. Let's start with something many of us have experienced: our spending habits. Take a moment to think about your recent expenses. For instance, I once noticed that I was paying for a subscription service I no longer used, and when I canceled it, not only did I free up some money, but I also felt more in control of my finances. This simple action helped me prioritize what was truly important. This idea ties in with Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You see, Maslow's model is like a pyramid where the bottom layers represent our most basic needs, things like food, shelter, and safety. Once those are met, we have the space to focus on higher level needs, such as self-esteem and personal growth. Imagine if you're barely covering your basics. There's little energy left to pursue your passions or build confidence. On the other hand, when you realize you have enough for your basic needs, you might decide to invest in learning a new skill or pursuing a hobby that enriches your life. For example, I remember a time when, after getting my essential bills and groceries covered, I set aside time each week to learn photography, a passion that boosted my self-esteem and helped me feel more fulfilled. Now, let's gently shift to the mental part of today's lesson. One of the tools we use is from cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. A key concept in CBT is something called cognitive distortions. These are essentially the unhelpful, exaggerated ways our minds can twist reality. For example, one common cognitive distortion is all or nothing thinking. Imagine you're trying a new budgeting method and you slip up once. Instead of seeing it as a minor setback, you might think, "I'm a complete failure at managing money." This kind of thought can be incredibly discouraging. I've been there myself. When I first attempted to stick to a strict budget, one small mistake made me feel like I had ruined everything. But with practice, I learned to recognize that one error doesn't define my entire effort. Instead, I remind myself, every step forward is progress, even if it's not perfect. I invite you now to think about a time when you noticed such an extreme thought. Write down that thought and then challenge it by asking, is this really the whole truth? What is a more balanced way to see this situation? For instance, if you catch yourself thinking, "I ruined my day because I made one mistake," try reframing it to, "I made a mistake, but I learned something and I can try again tomorrow." This small change in perspective can make a big difference. Finally, let's check in with our emotions. Take a quiet moment and ask yourself, what emotion am I feeling right now? It might be a mix of anxiety, sadness, or even hope. Simply notice and write down your feelings. Recognizing and understanding your emotions is a crucial step in setting clear, compassionate personal goals. Today, I encourage you to set one actionable goal. Identify one cognitive distortion you've noticed in your thinking and write down a balanced, more realistic alternative. Remember, you are here to grow, and every small step counts. Thank you for taking this time for yourself, and know that every effort you make is a victory on your journey to empowerment. I'm proud of you for being here and taking these steps. Until next time, be kind to yourself.